I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheepguarding Llama, and it is Monday, December 30th, 2019. We're closing in on the end of the year, and today is the last full workday of the year. And as such, it was a very full workday for me. Mia is in quite a mood this morning. It is pretty crisp. I'm recording this on the morning of the 31st, on Tuesday, on New Year's Eve, and she just is fed. Paul is currently, as I record this out, trying to sell his truck, but we'll talk about that tomorrow, which is today. It's all this time travel and video thing is very confusing. So today, got started pretty good time and had an absolute intense workday. Went all day. Started probably between 8 and 9. And really never left the office all day. Never ate a meal. Never did anything at all. It was absolutely crazy. We did a ton of training with people on the phone, lots of follow-ups to different projects, and talking to clients, and a lot of management stuff. Ended up with a number of projects going into the evening, and the worst part was a major phone outage for a customer that does not run one of our phone systems, but we do manage one that they built themselves, which of course makes it that much harder because we didn't build it. And ended up working until 5 o'clock in the morning, and then handing things over to the next team that came in. She has found she has a little spot in the fence there where she can see out, so she likes to stick her nose out. I worked till really late. Rachel and her brother Paul did come over. She came over because she wanted to watch The Mandalorian again, which I can't believe after having watched it last night that she wants to watch more, because it's bad. I'm not a fan. I'm done with Star Wars. They have not made anything watchable in so long that I talked to Jeremy about it. He's in the same boat. Nothing at this point will make me watch more. It's so offensive. It's so just mocking. It's exactly the way I feel about Marvel movies. It's like they're made intentionally bad so that they can make fun of people who will keep watching them no matter how badly they make them. It really is offensive to people who actually liked Star Wars, to fans. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. But it's just a movie. And, but the thing that I've found is that Disney has done such a bad job with Star Wars that it's actually gone back and ruined the memory of the original for me, which that's what makes me so upset. The original trilogy was so good. It was one of the best things ever made, I felt at the time as a child, and now I see it as a anomaly, a mistake in a much larger franchise of absolute steaming garbage. Even George Lucas went back and decided that it was way too good for people, and made sure to make worse versions that were goofier, sillier. It was too serious. It was too good. The characters were too good. All of it made him upset, so he made it worse. So it's, knowing that it was a mistake, knowing that the person who wrote it didn't appreciate how well it was received, knowing how much just hatred Disney and Lucas have had for their audiences. Just, it ruins what was perceived as good stuff originally. So I'm over it, and will try to never watch any again. So they came over, and Paul, who likes The Mandalorian, but only likes it to the point where when he would have to watch it again, said, "Oh no, I wouldn't want to watch it again." We're able to talk Rachel into watching The Witcher instead, which Paul had not seen. This is Rachel's Paul, not our Paul, and that I've already seen. But The Witcher, absolutely, you can watch again, no questions. Really, really well done. Nothing like The Mandalorian, which is painful even the first time. So we decided to do that. We tried running to Jack in the Box to grab some late night food. I had not eaten a single thing all day, so that was a good way to go. Got there and found that it was going to be, the line was not moving at all. Probably sat for a good 10-15 minutes without a single car going anywhere. Paul and I finally convinced Rachel to go somewhere else. We went over to Whataburger and picked up a lot of food. I can't believe how much they grabbed. I only got one thing of onion rings to share with Rachel and 2 little cheese and egg biscuits. So, 920 calories plus some onion rings. Okay, so that's 1,300 calories. But that was it. That was my whole day. And oh, and they brought over a case of beer, and so put on The Witcher, but I could only watch little bits of it because I had to keep going into the office to keep working. And then they took off just after 3, and I kept working till 5. So very long, very, very long day. Rachel and Paul tomorrow, which is today, on Tuesday, are going to be driving down to Austin. Rachel's bringing him down to drop him off down there. He just graduated from college 2 weekends ago, and is thinking about moving back to Dallas because he's done the Austin thing for a number of years now, and there's a lot more opportunity up in Dallas than there is in Austin. Plus, it's just nicer to live up here. Austin's nice, but Dallas is better. So that is pretty much the day. It was an awful, awful busy day of just doing way too much work. See everybody tomorrow.